Hey my friend, Drew Canoli, welcome to another Mindset Monday. It is said that Abe Lincoln used to spend an hour sharpening his axe every morning so that he could save 6 hours when he was out there actually chopping wood. And we're going to apply that today to how to be more positive. You see, it takes time to sharpen your positivity axe, so to speak. We have to focus on it. We have to find different ways to be positive, and I want to show you 3 things that I do continuously that help me stay in a positive state. Let's do this. Number 1 is to recognize when you're not being positive and recognize what's happening on a vibrational level. Esther Hicks talks about this, right? In Abraham, she talks about how when we're in a negative cycle, our vibration level comes down and we're operating on a different disc. You're going to start attracting things into your life that match that frequency, almost like an antenna. So other negative situations, other negative circumstances, and I've seen this happen so much in my life, like this continuum, this vicious cycle when I'm in a negative state that constantly brings up more negative stuff. So the earlier you figure out that you are in this position, you can transcend it. Even if it's really hard to do, like you're searching for everything in the depths of your soul, in the bottom of your heart, to really pull some goodness out of what's happening in your life in this moment. It's going to have a cascade effect, I promise you, my friend, where maybe it's one thing you're grateful for, then it leads to another thing. It's something bigger, right? Something brighter, opens you up, your mindset starts to peak a little bit, and then something bigger on top of that, and then sure enough, you're operating on a different disc. And as you go up the ladder, as she talks about in her book called The Vortex, you start to accumulate more positivity. And you live in this state of goodness where people, places, things, circumstances come in a continual basis to you because you're operating like this. So it's recognizing the difference. Get out of the negative zone as quick as possible. Something negative happens, brush it off, recognize you're not the experience, you're not the emotion from it, and move away from it as soon as possible. That's number 1. Number 2 is to practice it. Maybe you've seen one of my videos where I talk about having a cup of water with mud in it, and instead of trying to shake the mud out, you're actually pouring clean water in there. Lao Tzu talked about this, right? So the more positive, clean water you pour in, the more the mud's gonna come out, and you're gonna be left with a cool, refreshing, crystal clear glass of water by dumping clean water in. The positivity that you have in your mindset is that clean water. So focusing on it every single day can be a little bit easier than saying, how am I being negative, right? So that's another tool that you can use in increasing positivity. The more positive you are, the more positive experiences are going to start to show up. Also, it's been scientifically proven that when you are positive, your limbic system and your actual brain loosens up. It relaxes. And what happens when it does that? You have more space and more messaging that happens faster back and forth in between your left and right brain, allowing you to make better decisions with your prefrontal cortex, allowing you to be who you really want to be in that real time and place. And number 3, to let go of negative feelings is to simply laugh at yourself. If you think about it, some of the experiences of being human are humorous. It's ridiculous, some of the stuff I put myself through mentally. And if we relate it back to nature, if we really look at how Mother Earth communicates with us and different things, it can be pretty interesting. And when you don't take yourself too serious, you don't buy into the illusion of what the ego wants to represent in your life, it allows you to live a much more meaningful, fuller experience. And that's what I want for you. That's why I make these videos, so that you can start to recognize that within yourself. It's a powerful place to be. If you can laugh at yourself, everyone else can laugh with you and laugh at themselves too. Leave a comment below, like it, love it, share it with your friends. If this has inspired you in any way or you learned anything in this video, send it to at least one person. I'm watching you. Drew Canoli, remember, we're in this together. I'll see you next week.